In this video, I'm going to show how to place the passenger side engine mount on the Scion IA. Located under the hood on the passenger side, let's get started. From underneath the vehicle, we have to remove this splash shield right here to gain access to the underside of the engine so we can support it for that engine mount to come off. Remove some of the push clips that hold it on the back side. Some of mine are missing, some are in poor condition. For you, just do your best to get them all out. And at the front, remove all the 10mm fasteners that hold this on. With all of them out, drop this shield down. Now you want to get a floor jack with a rubber pad or a piece of wood, go right on the edge of the oil pan, right about there, and just put a little bit of pressure on it. That's going to support our engine while we work on the engine mount. Let's unclip this wiring harness from the engine mount. This retainer up top, what you could do is squeeze the two tabs with some pliers and pull it through. And that leaves us with the one down there, which you should be able to pry up with a trim tool. Just like that. Now we can move this aside carefully. Let's remove these three mounting nuts. They're all 17mm in size. As you can see, the engine dropped a little bit, so that's why our jack was important, because even with that, it still moved. At this point, if for some reason you need to change the height of it, you would adjust it with your jack. Right behind the headlight, you'll see a 17mm bolt going down into the frame through the engine mount. Remove it. A little bit further up, another one. This one here is longer than the other one we just removed, so keep that in mind. It's a little bit difficult to see, but all the way in the back you have one last bolt. Take that off as well. This one here is also a different length, so make sure it goes back where it came from. Now it's all a matter of pulling this up and out. And there it is. Take the new mount and slide it into position. Now I want to install all the hardware, that way everything is lined up, and then I will tighten things up. Make sure they all start in their threads by hand, that way nothing cross threads. With everything started, things are lined up, so what I want to do is bring the engine up until it just barely touches the engine mount. I don't want to lift things up because it's not bolted in, but I want it to be up on the engine mount where it would be sitting if everything was bolted up. Then I will tighten up the body bolts first, then the three mounting nuts, then we'll torque it all. Right there. Before I release tension off of my jack, let's torque everything to spec. Now, there are three different torque specs for these bolts. The two lower frame bolts will be torqued to 63 foot-pounds. This upper one, 42, and then the three mounting nuts, 65 foot-pounds. Let's start with the two lower frame bolts at 63 foot-pounds. We'll move to the mounting nuts at 65 foot-pounds. And lastly, this top bolt here at 42. All right, this is all torqued. Let's clip in this wiring harness back where it belongs. So one clip down here and the other right over here. Now you can remove any support that you may have had underneath the engine. Underneath the vehicle, let's get that shield back on. I got all the bolts started. I'm going to snug them up and then I'll put the push clips in. Okay, that's nicely secured. With all the push clips in, our job is done.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. the only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.